Chris Inglewood. Let's get into it with some thank yous and fuck yous. Thank you to people who got birthdays on holidays. Y'all didn't, volunteer to do that, but it just makes it so much easier to give y'all one gift. Y'all out here being born on December 25th, December 24th. We finna just loop that in. We finna, that's the same thing. You feel me? That's just one. And I know y'all didn't ask for it. I know y'all be getting hot. Like, man, this motherfucker was supposed to give me a gift today and a gift tomorrow. My birthday is on the 24th, not Christmas. They gave me one gift. That shit ain't adding up. I get it. Y'all probably hot about that. But, that's the way the world works. Life ain't fair, you know what I mean? So, appreciate y'all. Thank you to people with birthdays on holidays. You know what I'm saying? We could lump them presents in and still show our love with one gift. Fuck you to people who got so much shit on their Instagram story that it's just a bunch of like little dots. Dot. Like, damn, you done posted 120 things today? That's a lot. That's a lot of obligation for me to see what's going on in your life. They gonna look at this shit and be like, oh, so he gonna watch the first 20 stories, but he ain't go watch the rest of the 120 story. What a bitch ass nigga. If you ever see me stop, looking at your shit midway through, it's because you've posted too much. Just cut it down a little bit. If you see your shit turn into dots, think about, does the world need to see this today? Maybe I could save some of it for tomorrow. Maybe. But fuck you either way. Newly discovered primate already facing extinction. Damn, homie, we just found you. And you already extinct. We just found him and he going extinct. Ain't that a bitch? A monkey that is new to science has been discovered in the remote forests of Myanmar. The Popa langur, named after its home on Mount Popa, is critically endangered with numbers down to about 200 individuals. What if it's not in danger? What if it's a brand new monkey that they discovered? You know what I'm saying? What if this is like the first 200? You know what I mean? These niggas on some shit. They're like, oh, damn, these some new monkeys. They thinking these motherfuckers been around. They discovered it. Man, it might be a new monkey, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might not be endangered. He might be turning up right now. Y'all don't know. Langurs are a group of leaf-eating monkeys that are found across Southeast Asia. The newly discovered animal is known for its distinctive spectacle-like eye patches and grayish-colored fur. Scientists have long suspected that there might be a new species in Myanmar based on DNA extracted from the droppings of wild monkeys, but evidence has been hard to find. Well, you got it now. You got the new monkey you was looking for. Now, can we get a cure for cancer? There are only 200 to 250 animals of the new species, which live in 4 isolated populations. Well, I'm sorry, man. Y'all just got here and y'all gonna have to go. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up like that. But welcome to Earth. Don't everybody make it. You know what I mean? Ask the dodo bird. Shit. Ask the sea turtle. You gotta get with it to get lost, man. You gotta learn to wait till you find out about plastic. That's gonna fuck your whole shit up. Plastic is a motherfucker out here. Portugal outrage after Spanish hunters massacre 500 wild animals. That's a lot of animals. What they doing that for? Y'all just killing 500 animals off the rip. Environment Minister João Fernandes said that the killing by 16 Spanish hunters was vile and an environmental crime that should be prosecuted. Pictures of the slaughter were shared on social media. Man, y'all gotta quit posting everything on social media, man. Y'all gonna that's how the feds be on you, P. You can't just post everything. You just gotta let some shit. Don't everybody need to see everything, especially you doing dumb shit like this. Hunting individual animals is allowed, but in this incident, most of the zone's deer population are said to have died. The Environment Ministry said in a statement on Tuesday that the reports and news about indiscriminate slaughter of animals have nothing to do with hunting, and which is understood as a practice that can contribute to the maintenance of biodiversity and ecosystems. So they said it wasn't even no shit that was gonna help balance out the ecosystem. Them niggas just wanted to kill 500 deer. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all niggas in Spain out there, y'all got the, what is that shit, the running of the bulls? Y'all tying bulls up, y'all massacring elk and deer and shit. What did these animals do to y'all for y'all to be out here extraed up like this? Because if it was one-on-one with an elk, the elk would probably fuck you up if you ain't have no gun. So I don't know why y'all out here doing shit like this. Giant iceberg A68A shatters into large fragments. The giant iceberg that's been drifting through the South Atlantic looks to have experienced a major breakup. Damn, I thought they was gonna go forever. Who'd have thought A68A would have split up, man? That's sad to see. A68A, which calved from Antarctica in 2017, has been floating off the coast of the South Georgia island. Experts have been waiting to see if it might ground in shallow water. Were that to happen, and parts of the berg still could, it might cause problems for the British overseas territories, penguins and seals, as they go about foraging for fish and krill. What's all this ice doing over here, man? What the fuck? I'm looking for fish and krill. Big ass iceberg, bro. Who the fuck said this big ass iceberg over here? This is why I can't stand South Georgia Islands, bro. That's why I'm finna dip over to another little island, bro. I can't stand this shit, bro. It's fucking ghetto over here. Yeah, don't piss the penguins off, bro, and the seals and shit. Nearly 3.5 years since it calved away from Larsen C ice shelf, iceberg A68A, the fourth largest on record, is finally beginning to disintegrate. That's scary. The fourth largest iceberg getting ready to disintegrate. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your resources. Very cool, very cool. Iceberg splitting up, you know, Jonas Brothers splitting up. That's what happens, man. People split up, you know what I mean? You think somebody gonna be together forever, and they don't, and it pisses you off. But you know what? That's nature. Oh, wait a minute. Sub-article. Why A68A has little to do with climate change. I think everything has to do a little bit with climate change, right? Moving over to crime news. FBI hunts for stolen 18th century violin worth as much as $900,000. Damn. A ticket for a violin? I knew instruments was expensive because I remember playing the trumpet when I was 10 years old, and we could only afford for me to play it 1 year. As soon as 5th grade came around, yeah, we can't afford to keep renting these instruments, Christian. You're just gonna have to pick another extracurricular activity. And so I started smoking weed. Yeah, instruments was always high as fuck, you know what I mean? Like $400 a trumpet for a cheap ass trumpet, cheap ass saxophone, like $400. This shit 900 banjos, 900 ditties, 900 racks. That's crazy. Federal investigators are busy this Christmas season looking for a Grinch who stole a white Tesla that had an antique 18th century violin said to be worth as much as $900,000 inside the vehicle, which was left unlocked by its owner. This sounds like either an insurance scam or, bro, rich people just being reckless. You gonna leave your Tesla unattended with a piece of $900,000 instrument in there? You tripping, bro. 900 bands worth of anything. You take that with you, bro. Put that in a bank or a safe or something. What you doing riding around with that? He didn't want it. FBI is asking the public's help in locating the vehicle in a 1710 Amati violin that was taken by a thief in the Los Feliz section of LA on December 8th. The instrument, which is made of curly maple and alpine spruce, was said to be in excellent condition at the time it was stolen. Auction records indicate the violin was sold in 2013 for slightly more than $500,000. If it were placed on the auction today, it likely fetched between $700,000 and $900,000. $500,000 for the violin. That's a flex. As a violinist, a motherfucker that play the violin, that's got to be a flex. Can you imagine somebody pulling up with the $900,000 violin? What's it called? It's a 1710 Amati. As a violin player's probably, oh damn, he got the Amati. Oh shit! Don't tell me that's the 1710. God damn, that boy shitting with that. Shout out y'all violin players though. My sister played violin for a little while. That shit look hard. Weinstein is offering a $25,000 reward to anyone with information leading to the safe return of the violin. But that shit worth an M. You just offering 25 bands? You gonna have to come up with like 100 for a tip. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about no 25 bands for a 9. They just gonna steal the violin if they got information on it. Bro, the violin's worth 900. You gotta up your price on that. Motherfucker said, I'm responsible for a piece of history, and a piece of history got away from me. Yeah, nigga, because you being reckless, leaving your Tesla unlocked with 900 bands worth of shit in it. Dumb motherfucker. I just hope the violin has the same happy ending as the Picasso. What are you talking about, the Picasso? How did Picasso die, I wonder? Pulmonary edema and heart failure. I don't get it. You want the violin to get pulmonary edema and heart failure and survive its wife? Oh, while he and his wife entertained friends for dinner. Whew. You imagine going to dinner party and one of the hosts died in front of you? That'd be pretty fucked up. So how was the party the other night? Oh man, it was it was pretty dead. Police find anti-tank weapon in abandoned car on Christmas morning. Who's getting anti-tank weapon? Don't nobody even need that right there. That's that's some wartime shit right there. Sheriff deputies in California seized a powerful anti-tank weapon from an abandoned car, which had been involved in an apparent shooting on Christmas Day. Why didn't y'all use that? The driver of the vehicle fled on foot after being involved in the collision. When deputies arrived at the scene, they found the Honda's rear window was shattered from a bullet, which entered the passenger's compartment through the rear window and struck the inside of the windshield before landing on the dash. Deputies then recovered an anti-tank rocket-propelled grenade launcher, which was in plain view on the back seat. Who sold them that shit? You know what I'm saying? We know who make them, but we don't know who sell them. Like, how is niggas getting a hold of shit like this? You feel me? Shot fired as owner chases suspect who stole car in Eugene. That motherfucker must have loved that car. The owner of a stolen SUV chased the suspect through Eugene in another car Monday morning before reaching a dead-end street. The victim got out and challenged the suspect, who pulled a gun. So did the owner of the stolen car, who fired a shot as the suspect once again sped off. Wow. Number one, this man really loved that car. I don't know what the fuck kind of car this was. Stolen SUV. What the fuck? A Nissan Xterra was stolen from a business. Damn. And he chased it down in his red truck. An Xterra? A Nissan Xterra, bro? I thought they was gonna say some dope shit like an exclusive old school Bronco, or you know, a real classic Suburban or something like that. These motherfuckers said a Nissan Xterra. This motherfucker shooting people about that Xterra out there in Oregon. Y'all Oregon folk, man, y'all different out there, boy. She's chasing each other down about Xterras and all that. He said he got in his other whip and chased him down. Like, nah, bro, you ain't. It's not about the Xterra. It's the principle. It's the principle. It ain't about the Xterra, nigga. I'ma bust his ass because it's the principle. Ain't nobody finna take no car from me. I feel him, bro. He got gangster about that. Other dude wasn't so gangster. They said he pulled the pistol out first. And the owner of the Xterra said, nigga, I got mine too. What's up? Wow. Police said the suspect later left the Xterra by the Hampton Inn. The suspect was not wearing a mask, and the employees confronted him and demanded he leave because he was not complying. Also, he was acting in a suspicious manner, and the employees saw police in the area, so they called it in. What the fuck you doing going inside of the Hampton Inn? Like, would you, without a mask, you just stole somebody's car. That helped police close in on the suspect and take him into custody. The stolen exterior was returned to its owner. You a terrible criminal, bro. Maybe that was your first time stealing a car, but generally, if the person started chasing you, you don't let him thug you out like that, bro. He drew down on you and busted, and then you parked it at a Hampton Inn and you went inside without a mask. Like, you should have a mask even if it's not a pandemic. If you're a car thief, you would think. You're a bad criminal, bro. You should think about, selling real estate. Going into tech. Getting into tech or something. That's what I did. Today's review, we're going to be reviewing the Nordstrom in North Dallas off of I-75. Shout out Dallas to Triple D. You know what I'm saying? It's a lovely city. Let's see what they talking about up in Nordstrom, you know what I mean? Terrible experience. The salesman I dealt with was extremely disrespectful and had an attitude. I asked to see a shoe, and instead of being kind, he responded with, "Well, are you actually going to buy the shoe?" With an attitude. His attitude and the disrespect completely turned me off. Didn't buy the shoe from Nordstrom. Instead, I took my business and money to another store where I felt valued. Nordstrom used to be such a great place to shop. Disappointed they now treat their customers the way I was treated. Damn. He said, "I'm not finna go get it if you're not actually gonna buy it." How you know she gonna buy it if she don't try it on or something at least, bro? You talking about she don't know yet. That's why she has to see it. Is you gonna buy it, motherfucker? You gonna find out. That's not your job to ask if your job is to get the shoe. The cash register will determine whether or not she buys it. But you know how motherfuckers be, bro. Some retail people, they I get it. You work retail. You probably deal with a lot of motherfuckers that ain't gonna buy the shoe. But that was the wrong one to try. She took her money elsewhere, I suppose. Very disappointed today with my shopping experience. I completely understand that masks are mandatory. However, there is a plexiglass shield separating the customer from the associate at every checkout station. Jocelyn at Chanel felt the need to tell me to place the mask completely over my face while I was very clearly trying to catch my breath from being hot. It's 102 currently outside. Coming from owning my own business, there's a way to speak to your customers in a way that does not offend them, but also to get the point across. I went in specifically to pick up a mascara for my mother, and I usually always shop at Galleria, but my regular associate was laid off, and I thought, I'm nearby, I'll run in with it and be fine. I definitely won't come back to this location. If I do, I will steal very clear of Jocelyn at Chanel. I've never had a negative experience in Nordstrom. For me, this review just shows my level of disappointment. You gotta wear your mask, depending on what city you in. You know the fucking mandates. Like, just put your shit on, or move to Florida or some shit where they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you really tripping about that? Why you care? They got plexiglass. Plexiglass ain't doing shit. That's like a sneeze guard. You still breathing it in the air and shit. You gotta wear your mask for their protection. That's nothing. Y'all gotta understand. Wearing a mask doesn't protect you from shit. You protect other people in case you have it. That's the purpose of the mask. She said it was hot outside. I feel you. It do be kind of hard to breathe sometimes, but it is what it is, I guess. You catch your breath before you put your mask on. That's what I do. The lady at order pickup area was steady trying to have me return a coat I had purchased online instead of having it fixed. She called down the alterations guy, and he took one look at my coat, scoffed, and said they didn't have the necessary machine in at the moment. He said, "What they want altered?" No, bitch, we ain't got the machine that can handle that kind of fuck up. You might as well go on and return that shit. The goddamn sleeve on backwards. Look at that shit. I ain't finna alter that. She then proceeded to try and convince me to just return it. I had to basically argue to give her order to have her order another one. And this was after like 3 interruptions because she helped other customers while in midst of helping me. Definitely killed my vibe. It killed your vibe, bro. You was vibing, going to have your jacket altered. That's a vibe, and they killed it. They killed your going to get your jacket vibe. I don't feel safe walking in the mall. There's police. Every corner, weekdays are better. Avoid Saturday, Sundays. Response from the owner. Thanks for the feedback, Armando. Please let us know if we can help with anything. I guess, because I was kind of confused. Boys, is he scared of the police in the mall, or is he doesn't feel safe in the mall because there's no police, or he wants police? Do you want police, or do you don't want the police? If you don't want the police, I understand that. I also don't feel as safe around police. Sometimes, most of the time, all the time, but I also can craft my sentences a little clearer. So, not sure what you were trying to say there. Every corner, weekdays are better. Avoid Saturday, Sundays. I don't understand. This got to be a drunk review. You know what? I've had it. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them on reviews. I don't feel safe walking their police. I don't feel safe walking the police there. I'll say it. I don't know what you mean, Armando, and I think the response from the owner is justified and makes more sense. Insisted on following me around and holding my merchandise, then ringing me up immediately like I was going to steal something. It felt like. Had to make 2 separate purchases just to get a bag. They definitely thought you was stealing. And it's probably because you probably black or maybe non-white. That's probably what it was. They probably was like, yeah, this bitch finna steal, or this motherfucker finna steal. You know what I mean? And they was like, yeah, follow her. Carry the shit for her. That way she can't run out with it. And you know what I'm saying? We'd have it if she do try to run, we could hold some of the stuff. It's a terrible shame that they would think you would steal it. But they probably are a little bit racist, as most retail stores are. It's got to be in the handbook. I imagine. I've never worked in a retail store, but I imagine it's got to be in the employee handbook. If you see a black or brown person shopping in quotation marks, quote unquote shopping, follow the fuck out of them and assume that they're going to steal every time until they ring out. Fuck them niggas at Nordstrom's. The old regular ass shit, bro. Nordstrom ain't doing shit, bro. That's all we got for today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you so kindly would. Follow me on social media at Chris Inglewood. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.